Hello and welcome back to the channel. For the purposes of this video we're going to be looking at Visual Pinball X on Batocera version 43 with the applied update of Batocera version 43.1. It's important to note that this guide will only deal with a single screen setup, desktop, monitor or TV. Both 2 and 3 screen setups will be available in the future. Welcome to part 1 of my guide in using Visual Pinball X on Batocera. This part will explain folder structure, ROM placement and the renaming of files. So with that premise out of the way, let's move on to part 1 of our guide with Visual Pinball X standalone on Batocera. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring up the Batocera main menu. I'm going to go down to System Settings because I need to point out that I'm running Batocera 43.1, which is the update to version 43, and also that my mini PC is a Ryzen 7 7840HS with 780M graphics. You will note that I've got 7 games in this folder at present. I am actually going to delete 2 of these off camera because I wasn't happy with the multi-ball performance. Now I'm going to highlight one of my tables, Attack from Mars, and I'm going to select Advanced Game Options. I'm going to go down and I'm going to make sure that this pair table folder is on either auto or switched on. It was automatically switched on anyway, but just make sure it is auto enabled. Now we click back to the Batocera system menu before we press F1 to enter the file manager. Once in the file manager, we're going to look to the left hand side. We're going to click on our ROMs folder and then we're going to look in the subfolders and find our vPinball folder. Click inside that and you can see the 5 games that we have left. Bear in mind I've deleted 2. Upon clicking in our 24 table folder, we will see 3 files. We've got the VPX or table file, we've got an INI file, and we've got the direct B2S, which is a Backglass file. Now, as 24 is a Pinmame table, it does require a ROMs folder, and inside my ROMs folder here, I have the ROMs for the game. If you have numerous ROMs for a table and you're not sure which one the table specifically uses, just run the table once, then go into this NVMe folder here, and it will tell you which ROM it's actually using. What you'll be able to do then is delete the other ROMs. If we go inside another table now, Attack from Mars, we'll see a similar setup, VPX file, INI file, and a B2S file for the Backglass. Inside the ROMs folder is a single ROM for this game, and if we check the NVRAM, we'll see that the NVRAM matches the ROM that we've got for this game. Now we're going to click File and Close Window to return to the Batocera Systems menu. Once we're at the Batocera Systems menu, don't forget we need to click on Game Settings and Update Games Lists. While we're in the Game Settings folder, we could go to the bottom to Peer System Advanced Configuration and we could set global settings for our Visual Pinball folder. This can be extremely handy if most of your tables use the same settings, and then you can just tweak the tables that don't on an individual basis. Please bear in mind that some Visual Pinball tables come with additional files that have not been demonstrated on this video. Don't let that put you off, most of those tables will still work fine, just ensure you have the VPX file and a Backglass file if you plan to use a 2 or 3 screen setup. Then it's just a little trial and error. Even with these 3 guides, we're only scratching the surface of what's possible on Visual Pinball X. Guides to alt colour DMDs, script editing and ROM aliases may be upcoming if there's enough interest.
The tale of the great camel race.
Go for the gold symbols.
That just about wraps up this part of the guide. Don't forget to check out the other 2 parts, and if it's proved useful to you, please leave a comment, like, or please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.